Good evening all, I think we are live. So I hope you're all well on this Sunday night. It's good to see you all again here. Good evening Montespan, Lolly, English Vibes. Good evening Count Beauty, good to see you in there. You always arrive exactly on the dot. So we've got another class this evening. It's going to be the same format as always, and I hope you enjoy it. So, good evening, Abash. Okay, that's a good name, Abash. So I think we're going to start with some idioms as normal. Ha! Well done. Well done, Count Beauty. Good evening, Voltaire. So, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. Good evening, Hamoud, Eman. So, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, Lolly. Alicia, good evening. Sandeep, good evening. De Smith, good evening. And Victor Gabriel, great to see you, sir. Eat a lot, but if the food's good, then it's worth eating. So, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Yeah, so when you're in a place, you should copy what the local people do. Good evening, Chien. Good evening, Anderson. So, and Tom and Sergey, good evening. I ought to put another one here because it always takes a while to come up on your screens. So, here's a second one. Okay, good evening. So that's Andrei in Russian, and Manu, and good evening Adam, Tash, Redouan. Wow. So we got lots of people here. Good evening, Susanta. Okay, so the next one is about revenge. I want to get revenge. Yes, that's correct, Sandy. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Well, firstly, Romanians are from Romania. Rome, the people from Rome are nowadays, I think, called the Romans. Good evening, Javi. So, the next one is, I want to get revenge. I want to get back. Get back at. That's a good phrasal verb, but it's not the exact thing I'm looking for. It still hasn't come up on the screen yet. So to get vengeance, I want to get back. To pay back, that's another good phrase. Yes. So good evening, Andreas from Colombia. And it's still not responding, is it? So, I wonder what's wrong with this. Hi, teacher. Hi, Lavinia. Okay. So, no, it's not responding, and I don't know why. Okay, you've never heard this one. Okay. I'm gonna try something here. What's wrong with this? Okay, this next one should be to get your own back, but it's just not responding to the thing. Okay, I'm gonna come straight back. Smooth. Okay, it's saying it's gonna give buffering, but it's not actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. So, no, I want to get my own back. So, I'm sorry about this. To get your own back. I seem to be having technical difficulties tonight. To get your own back. The screen seems to be jammed for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay, so to get your own back. Well, this isn't helping me very much. So I think I'm going to go straight to the story, and we're going to have to do something else until this actually um, helps me. So, what's wrong with it? Okay, so let's see if that doesn't make any difference. No, it's not reading the screen at all. Window capture device. So oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, maybe use Zoom. Maybe you're right about that one. It's so. Let's try this again. I'm sorry. I really don't know why it's decided to do this. So let's add another video capture device. And not a video capture device. I'm sorry about this, guys. I seem to be having window capture. That looks better. So let's see if this will do it. And there. Okay, let's try this in a different way. Yes. Yeah, and it's still not receiving it. No, I seem to be having problems with this tonight. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's try the story. So the story is called The Nut Tree and the People. Okay, and there are two questions that go with this. So the story is called The Nut Tree and the People, and it's the two questions are: how do people get the nuts from the tree, and what moral would you give to this story? Okay, finally it's decided to do it. Yeah, as when I finally decided to change. So I want to get revenge. I want to get. Hey, you're now reading the others, aren't you? Okay, so let's try that. So, so to blow your own trumpet, yes. So he's always boasting and bragging. To boast and to brag is to say how wonderful and how fantastic you are. Okay, this is okay, so if you're blowing your own trumpet, then has it gone again? To blow your own trumpet, to say how wonderful and fantastic you are. And I'm going to do this, and I'm sorry about all the problems this evening. I'm going to get it right any second now. Okay, so I think this is the one that you can see. So if you're blowing your own trumpet, you are trying to get. Yeah, today there are problems with connection as well, very definitely. So let's try the next one of these anyway. So if you go out to lunch with somebody and each of you pays half the bill, this is called, what's this called? Yeah, if you go out with someone and each of you pays half of the bill. This is called what? This is called what? So, if each of you pays half the bill, it's not my evening, is it? Is it, my friends? So, if you go out to lunch with someone and each of you pays half the bill, this is called what? Half and half. Let's go Dutch, Mr. MMA, Julia. Yes, so clearly you can see what I'm putting here. Split the bill. To go Dutch. So it's called going Dutch. Okay, yeah. The man has to pay the bill. It depends, doesn't it? So let's try the next one. Okay, I was completely deceived by her trick. I fell for it. What? I fell for it. So, can you see this one? Yeah, I fell for it. What? So, I fell for it. Yes, I think I can see this. Yeah, to go Dutch. So English vibes, that's very good. I fell for it, hook, line and sinker. Well done, Voltaire. Fell for it, hook, line and sinker. So if you fall for something hook, line and sinker, you believe it completely. Hook, line and sinker. Yeah? Okay, the sinker is the weight that keeps the hook down. This is like a fish. Well done, Andreas. Yes, well done, Eman. Hook, line and sinker. To fall for something, hook, line and sinker. So, okay, I think finally we're starting to get there. So, I'm thinking about quitting my job. I have it to quit my job. I have it. Sorry, I have not it. I have mind to quit my job. Good evening, Funda. So, I'm thinking about quitting my job. I have mind to quit my job. Yes, to fall for it, hook, line and sinker. Yeah, it's like fishing. And the fish get completely caught on the line. So, just English and Spanish and a bit of French. So let's try this one. I'm thinking about quitting my job. I have mind to quit my job. I have set, so let's see, Lolly. I've set my mind on quitting my job. I have it in mind to quit my job. Okay, we're getting closer to this now. I have a good mind to quit my job. I like that, Lavinia. That's very good. So, make one's mind up means to decide. The one I was thinking about this is I have half a mind to quit my job. So if you've got half a mind to do something, then you're considering doing it. Yeah? I've got half a mind to quit my job. Yeah? I have my mind set on doing something. But so I've half a mind to complain to YouTube about the quality of what we're getting today. Yeah. So, okay, I have half a mind to quit my job. Let's try the next one then. So, let's put this one. He stood by me through in the good times, and he stood by me in the bad times. He stood by me through and okay, I had myself on the verge. So I'm on the verge of quitting my job. To quit is like to stop doing something. Okay, Julia Barr, very good indeed. Through thick and thin. Wait a second, on that's quite good. Through ups and downs. That fits as well. Through thick and thin. Yeah? To stand by somebody through thick and thin. Yeah, through thick and thin, in the good times and the bad times. Okay, through ups and downs. Yes, that works as well, Susanta. So, through thick and thin. Whoops. Okay, well, that'll work like that, I guess. So, let's try another one. I'm tired of always being the boss's assistant. I want to be the boss. I'm tired of playing. That's good, Alicia. Yeah? Through thick and thin. So, I'm tired of always being the boss's assistant. I want to be the boss. I'm tired of playing. And this one's quite hard. Thick. What is thick? Thick is the opposite of thin. So something can be thick or thin, Lavinia. Yeah? Okay, thick is the opposite of thin. So you could have a thick slice of ham, great big one, or a thin slice of ham. Yeah? So, I'm tired of... Oh, Julia, that's really good. Well done, Julia Barr. A sidekick. I quite like that, a sidekick. And Sandeep. I'm tired of playing second fiddle. Absolutely. Okay, the second fiddle. I would do it without the, hubby. Yeah? Andre, second fiddle. Yeah? I'm tired of playing without the. So, I'm tired of playing second fiddle. Okay? I'm to play second fiddle. Yeah, it's the second fiddle. Second fiddle. Fiddle is a violin. In an orchestra, you have the first violin and the second violin. Yeah, and the first violin plays the important parts, and the second one is, yeah, or even a puppet, of being a puppet, I would probably say, Eman. Yeah? Okay, so let's continue. Let me try another one. Fiddle, L-E. And so, they didn't like my jokes at all. My jokes went down like a... So, no Julia, no the, no a. I'm tired of playing second fiddle. No a, no the. Fiddle is the violin, yes, Lavinia. Okay, no a and no the, to play second fiddle. So the vice president always plays second fiddle to the president. Yeah, so you're not the first rank. Exactly, that's the idea. English vibes. Okay, so this next one's quite hard as well. They didn't like my jokes at all. My jokes went down. There should be an article. Unfortunately, there isn't. Articles are notoriously difficult and notoriously irregular. Yeah, Nero was said to be fiddling while Rome burned. Yeah? Okay, so... Down like a drain. That's a good guess, Voltaire, but it's not the right one. To drop a clang account, Beauty, and English vibes. English vibes, not like a parachute, the opposite. So, English vibes has got the answer to this. Okay, so I'm going to write it in here for you. Something goes down like a lead balloon. So it's a double L, not a single L. A lead balloon. Yeah, today's idioms are very difficult. So if something goes down like a lead balloon, lead is a very heavy metal. And if something goes down like a lead balloon, people don't accept it. They don't like it. They don't laugh at it. They don't think it's funny. Yeah? So it went down like a lead balloon. I proposed lots of ideas at the meeting, and nobody liked my ideas. My ideas went down like a lead balloon. A balloon. What kids play with? Huh. Lead balloons lead us to write things like this. Okay, yeah, you've got to be careful with lead and lead. Well, maybe it was laughable, but they didn't like it. Like when balloons fall, that's the idea exactly. Okay, so enough of this, and let's try the story. So the story is called The Nut Tree and the People. Okay, and there are two questions. How do people get the nuts from the tree? And what moral? It goes pear-shaped. That's good, Harvey. Okay, and what moral would you give to the story? So, the nut tree and the people. How do the people get the nuts from the tree? And what moral would you give the story? I've got a little problem here. So, let me just do that. Cut. And I can leave you with that. And, okay. There was a nut tree standing by the side of the road that had a great many nuts. The people who walked along the road used to throw sticks and stones at the tree in order to knock the nuts off the branches. As a result, many of the tree's branches ended up broken. The nut tree said sadly, "People gladly enjoy my nuts, but they have a terrible way of showing their gratitude. Be good to those who are good to you." So, let me read it again. There was a nut tree standing by the side of a road that had a great many nuts. The people who walked along the road used to throw sticks and stones at the tree in order to knock the nuts off the branches. As a result, many of the tree's branches ended up broken. The nut tree said sadly, "People gladly enjoy my nuts, but they have a terrible way of showing their gratitude." Gratitude. Be good to those who are good to you. So, let's see. We're going to start with you, Count Beauty, very definitely. People used to throw sticks and stones to get the nuts. That's perfect, Beauty. Yeah? So, Montespan, they used to throw sticks and stones at the tree to get the nuts. Good English, Montespan. And so, we're going to have more answers. So, Thorncracker, by throwing sticks and stones to the tree. So, Thorncracker, to throw to is so that somebody can catch it. Throw the keys to me. But to throw at is aggressive. So, by throwing sticks and stones at the tree. So, Eman, by throwing rocks and stones, pebbles, absolutely. They throw sticks and stones at the tree. Well done, Voltaire. Manu, people used to throw stones and sticks at the tree. Manu, at the tree. To throw at is aggressive. To throw to, so that they can catch. Throw sticks and stones, absolutely, Lolly. So, Lavinia, people used to throw the stones at the tree, not to the tree, in order to get the nuts. And I think that people haven't got respect for the tree. Sergei, moral, be patient. They did this by throwing sticks and stones. Good, Eman. Sandeep, the people get the nuts by throwing sticks and stones. Good. And Montespan, be good to those who are good to you. Absolutely. They get nuts by hitting it with stones and sticks, and I would say, and hurting it, De Smith. And by getting it hurt. Throw sticks and stones and the tree gets hurt. Lavinia, I think that the tree is very sad because deep people don't respect nature. Absolutely. Funda, be careful to them who are careful to you. Good, Funda. The nut tree was jolted and hit by stones and sticks in order to amass a large number of nuts. Ha, I love that, Compre. Do not smite the hand that feeds you. Most normally we say bite the hand that feeds you, but smite sounds good as well. Ha, so, Andre, not unresponsible, but irresponsible. Why at the tree and not to the tree? If you throw something to someone, it's so that they can catch it. Yeah, throw it to me. Throw it to me now. Throw it at me, you want to hurt me. Yeah? So, let's see. Yes, De Smith, respect those who care. Those, plural, care without the S for you. Eman, be kind to others if you want them to be good to you. That's good English. They lob, so Susanta, they lob sticks and stones to procure fruits. They lob sticks and stones to procure fruits. Absolutely. Lolly, don't be violent and respect people when you want something from somebody. Okay. That was Lolly. Maria Angeles, do not hurt the people who help you. Yeah. Do not hurt those who help you. Okay? Do not hurt those who help you. Okay, and Julia, if you don't take care of your resources, they'll get depleted. I think that's really quite a good one. And then, yeah, Montespan says, do not bite the hand that feeds you. The means never justifies the results. Okay, yes, the ends do not justify the means. Lavinia, the moral is that you have to respect someone or something who gives something to you. Yes, do not hurt others. Montespan, the nut tree is under no obligation to give them what they expect, so behave with it like a civilized person. Absolutely. Victor Gabriel, be kind to those who help you. You never know if you'll need them later. Susanta, moral, always be kind to them, to those who help you. Andre, what about revenge? That was right at the beginning of the class. Count Beauty, if you do good, do not expect the same always will be paid to you back, will be paid back to you. Okay, don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. That sounds pretty good to me as well. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if you can see the text or not, but there was a nut tree standing by the side of a road that had a great many nuts. The people who walked along the road used to throw sticks and stones at the tree in order to knock the nuts off the branches. As a result, many of the tree's branches ended up broken. The nut tree said sadly, "People gladly enjoy my nuts, but they have a terrible way of showing their gratitude. Be good to those who are good to you." So, let's see. Jammy probably broke branches in the process of them acquiring the nuts. Absolutely. Do not disrespect those who help you before you regret them leaving you. That's very good, Eman. Funda, the nature gives you fruit, so treat it with love. Good. Julia, if you go nuts with a nut tree, you'll be left nut free. So, are revenge and avenge similar? To get revenge, to avenge. He revenged himself against me. He avenged himself against me. Yes, they are very similar. Yeah. I did something nasty to him, and he got revenge against me. He avenged the nasty thing that I had done. Okay, so now we need to do some questions, and I'm still in trouble here. So let's see, this is the nut tree, and I'm going to ask you some simple questions to finish up. So first question, where might you find an index? It's Aesop. Aesop, a Greek slave, Lavinia. Who wrote this story? Yep, Aesop, a Greek slave 2,500 years ago. So, where might you find an index? 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 So please, easy questions. Normally these are reasonably easy. Where might you find an index? An index, Lavinia. Where would you find an index? An index. On a post office address. I would call that a postcode, Count Beauty. But you're talking about the right sort of thing. On the stock market, that's very good, Piten. An index at an elegant party. I guess you might find an index of the people. In the hand, the index finger. Yeah, the pointing finger, that's very good. Sergey, in a dictionary. Good. Sandy, in the beginning of a book. The fingers. The beginning of a book, Manu. You might find it in a book. At the end of a book as well. Index is in the hand, yes, a book. Joanna, books. De Smith, books. Susanta, the stock market. The back of a book. So, English vibes, they used to damage the tree by throwing sticks and stones at it to get the product, the nuts. And the fable points out the cruelty that people do to each others. Okay, so well done to Smith, Lavinia. This is great. Let's try another one. What does wearing your birthday suit mean? What does it mean if you're wearing your birthday suit? Yeah, to be wearing your birthday suit. What does that mean? So what does it mean if you're wearing your birthday suit? If you're wearing your birthday suit, what does that mean? To be wearing your birthday suit. Yeah, he's wearing his birthday suit. My friend came in and there I was wearing my birthday suit. So, to be wearing your birthday suit. What's the meaning of this one? To be wearing your birthday suit. Hey, well done, Julia. Well done, Javi. You're stark naked. You've got absolutely no clothes on. So if you're wearing your birthday suit, you are completely naked. You are stark naked. It's your birthday. Well, I think the idea of this is when you're wearing your birthday suit, it is how you were born. So, Susanta, no dress, no clothes. In the buff, that's a good one, Javi, no clothes. To be bare, Victor Gabriel, no clothes, that's it. Okay, Funda, it means no clothes on. So, let's try another one. What does an omnivore eat? What does an omnivore eat? That's good, Nora. Stark naked. So, what does an omnivore eat? What does an omnivore eat? What does an omnivore eat? Yeah, what does an omnivore eat? On a nudist beach, absolutely. And dress. Yes. You understood birthday party, exactly, I know, Lavinia. So, what does an omnivore eat? What does an omnivore eat? Food. Okay, Tom K, eating everything. Everything, Count Beauty. Meat and vegetables, that's good, Lolly. Victor Gabriel, everything. Susanta, everything. Eman, both meat and plants, good. Victor Gabriel, meat and vegetables. One who eats everything, Sandeep. Jonah, plants and animals. Omni, Voltaire, all. Manu, yes, everything. Yeah, Lavinia, who eats meat and vegetables. It's basically everything. Meat, berries, etc. I like that, P10. Eats all sorts of food. Yeah. Human beings are omnivores, absolutely. Can eat everything. Okay. Yeah. So, it's not a carnivore, it's an omnivore, absolutely. Okay, next one. Why would you get a mortgage? Why would you get a mortgage? Why would you get a mortgage? A mortgage. Why would you get a mortgage? Not a carnivore. Human beings are omnivores. Flesh and greens, absolutely. Kinmarlwyn, they eat animals and plants, absolutely. So, why would you get a mortgage? This is the last question for today, I think. Why would you get a mortgage? So, another question. Why would you get a mortgage as a loan? As a loan for what, Tom? As a loan, but why would you get a mortgage? Because a mortgage is a specific type of loan. Yes, English vibes, a mortgage. When you buy a flat, to buy a house, that's good, Lolly and Andrea. Is it Andrea? I think it's Andrea. So, to buy a house, Julia, absolutely. P10, taking a loan for a house or a car. For a house, yes, you can't get a mortgage on a car. On a car, it's a loan. To pay for the house, Count Beauty, you can't pay in full. Loan, okay. So, an omnivore eats everything, fet. Because our collateral, okay, because you need some collateral. When you need to buy a house, Gertrudis, Joanna, buy a property. I get a mortgage on my house, absolutely. So, Lavinia, only to buy a house. On a car, it's a loan. So, Lutch, to buy some kind of real estate, absolutely. Lavinia, to buy a new house. Because we don't have enough money. Buy a building, Jammy. Absolutely. So let me just paste this here as well. And I think I'm going to stop there. I don't know what went wrong with the screens this evening. I'll try and find out over the week. But thank you all for coming. You've been a great group as always. I will be back next week at the same time, and we can try again. Okay, so what is it? What is it called when the mortgage is seized? Because I can't claim the mortgage. Um, the house is repossessed, Susanta. A repossession. So, bye-bye all of you. You've been a great group. Thanks for coming. Thanks for everything. You've been absolutely wonderful, and I will see you all next week. So, take care of yourself, and I will see you all next